known instances where, you know, someone's got the rope going up through here, someone falls, the rope on the falling climber opens, and that just pulls straight out. So once that's open, the whole rope's just going to come out here. So try to make it happen.
Upside down, cool. Okay, like that. And then from here I'll take this back off, go back into my harness. I don't know how you do this like while not standing on a shelf.
Yeah, well that's unexperienced. You know?
Yeah.
Have really tight places. You've got one hand, you've got 3 points of contact, and you've got to do it with one hand.
I'm pretty.
Was that your first bit of gear that you put in the lines?
First bit, man. That's it. Alright, cool. So now I'm just finding whichever wrap's
Keep
best.
in mind that your line of putting protection is basically that crack of it, you know.
Okay, so I want to head up to
So
that.
basically keeping either side of that, yeah. Sometimes tapping the rock gives you an idea whether it's solid. It's got that hollow ring about it. Leave it alone. Yeah.
Get.
Most of this stuff's been made into 250 million years old.
Would you place anything here or go for the crack?
Well, just how do you see? To me,
Because it looks all pretty loose and not.
you've got two good ledges to stand on, either at the knee level
Yep.
or waist level. I'd probably get to one of those. As long as you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, put gear in. Yeah. At the end of the day, you don't want to be taking nearly a 2.5 metre, 5 metre fall. You know, at the moment.
Sure don't.
You're probably going to hit the ground.
Just filling with confidence. No, okay. So in this scenario, so I'm pretty comfortable where I am. I've got a good grip.
Is there somewhere you feel you get gear in?
Maybe up at this.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, well, depends what's in there. Now remember that block's the one I said to you is a bit loose. So
This.
yeah,
Okay.
It's got a crack coming right round this
Well,
side.
let's
of your
not-
Right shoulder.
Good idea. Let's not use that and drop it on you guys.
And if you put protection in and you were to take a fall, chances are it would pop.
Cool. Okay, so then.
So in an ideal world, you've got a really good ledge where your left foot is, so I'd probably stand up there. I'd even probably try to go to one next layer, and then you can get gear in that other crack off to your right.
Would you use this to climb on?
You could use it, yeah, just be gentle on it, don't put full force and rip down on it. Probably above your head there's some good handholds, left hand side in particular.
Just along here.
Yeah, somewhere along there, yeah, just where you were just then. That's the left hand, probably more than your right.
Oh, really? You go left hand.
Yeah, so you turn your left hip into your left foot up to your left thigh of your foot.
Come out with your left ear a little bit further, so along there, somewhere along there where you were. And maybe even a little bit to the left still.
To the left.
Yeah, what's there? Anything?
Mm.
No, well, where you were is probably...
No, where I was. Good.
Okay, right hand, you can probably get up. And there, yeah, and maybe a little bit further out if you want to get away from the broken bit.
I do.
You can go right a little bit rather than going back.
That rock where his shoulders are looks like my friend. Look, I just want to grab it, you know what I mean? But she said to avoid it.
Yeah, well, no, you can put some weight on it, but
Don't trust it full 100%.
You use it as a balancing thing, yeah.
It's a big fall from here.
Don't talk yourself out. Yeah, maybe well, take your time, that's the important thing.
If I...
It's how I roll.
So, if you get that next one move in where your feet are on the next ledge,
I can go into... Could I try to get into that crack from here though?
if you can reach it, yeah, my word.
I can reach it.
Well, one of those rocks, I'll be on the bigger end.
Oh, this?
Yeah, those ones there, yeah.
So the amount of stuff he's got there is just to cover all his bases.
All his bases.
He's not. He might only put 5 or 6 in,
Yeah,
but
he's probably going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces.
yeah.
Probably.
But it's all just whatever
Yeah,
size crack, whatever style rock you've got covered.
Yeah, and normally I could strip it down and say, here, just take this back. That's the reality.
Yep.
And in fact, you know, on big climbs like those big 250 metres, carrying a lot more than that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
You know what's up
you
there.
have multiple cans of the same size. You've got two,
Yeah.
this one,
Two
two
of this.
more common sizes you might use.
Yeah.
Do they ever document on a these size these size?
No, never does. No. So
So you need to be fully prepared yourself.
Yeah, what's the shot press?
Yeah. So when Nick's going to blade you guys up from above, okay, complicate the gear out, and it gives you, yes, on the rope. Has a Phill note, something in there?
Yep.
Yep,
You can tell us
so it's, you might be carrying 7 or 2 over here by the time the sleeves loaded up.
Something I noticed about when we learned these buildings, like the wall, I learned about obviously from the wall. And the easiest one, they had graded it at 13.
You can't get to him where his hands, because he's got his hands real deep. It's not possible to get something long to get the caribou on the rope.
Correctly, whilst you say you're holding with one hand and it's learned to do that fluidly.
Yep.
It's a different technique to just make sure
You might
quickly so that
Okay, yeah, you say get your hand to it. Where you want to see it.
that was the biggest thing that I was struggling with was do that whilst I hold myself around something that's probably not as
And has he got your
I'm back on now, yeah? I guess if we get all of this, that's heaps. This is going to be the most learning we do all day, sort of thing.
You know, I want to do one of those like
and sometimes if it's a long video,
Yeah. Where? Yeah, I know.
no, but if he does slip, you want to get him that break. If you can get an extra, half a metre or whatever, that's a little bit less than going to.
I just always ideally pull you and yank you off the ground. You should be doing trying as much as you can so there's less space for you to drop.
but you know, I wouldn't want him to slip and then I go boom and then that will actually make it.
Yeah, just the instant reaction,
That's right.
because he could recover himself, you're saying.
What happened there, mate? Quite a small
Cam?
friend, yeah. If you're up a little bit higher, I'd say leave it on textures and put it into the top. You need about half a metre higher to do that. Put it into the top and let it there. This is the challenge. Hanging around, using everything.
So I'm definitely not happy with it, but it's holding.
Sometimes look, it can be a mental thing. So just the fact it's there, it'll go through the next step. Ideally, you want to do it. One-handed, you can't believe it.
Mm.
Okay. So if I was, let's say I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I get a bit higher. I change it.
You get up you get up in that edge where you hit your thigh there at the moment.
Yeah.
So you can have a little bit.
And get the cam in, and then I can. Would you take that out or just leave it?
No, just leave it.
Cool.
Because the other guy's going to come up behind it.
Yeah. Well, one for that, two, it's still a secondary. It's still in there, doesn't come out.
Mm.
Still a secondary. You want to take a fall, two's better than one.
That's the thing, is that like you've got that much energy, why spend the time to take something?
Oh yeah, that looks so loose. Oh,
Yeah,
that's terrifying.
That massive one on his, yeah.
Yeah, just
really
just keep standing under it.
Ropes and gear and what have you.
Would you stand on that?
Which one's that?
The big one?
Yeah, look, I think you could put a bit of trust in it, just gently put your weight on it.
Or would you try to get a cam in from here?
Well, I'd be going to the right to try to keep the cam in, keep the line, to see what's happening. He's going to start zigzagging, so you need to be back over that line there, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to step on that anyway.
Yeah, you'll have to use it, or you can use the little pocket beneath it maybe.
Your hands were
So
in
there's a good
before.
pocket near your left leg, go up another
Near your
10
knee.
centimetres from where you are, and
To the left.
to the left.
Oh, where my knee is?
Where your knee is.
Where your hand was.
Yeah, down, you took it too high that time if you want.
Nathan,
Just change.
there's a great hole where your left arm was. Remember as you were standing there?
Where your left knee is right now.
Left knee is right now. There's a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, whole foot.
Easier said than done.
In
Yep.
That's it.
In there.
Yeah, and then just work right if you can. Nothing about eye level you can use there with your right hand. Just in front of you. A little pocket and a little hole in the rock anywhere. You get two fingers in and
Just right.
leave that one, give it a bit of
Doom.
a boom.
Don't like that.
Okay, so if I can stay balanced.
Yeah, you can bring your left foot up about 20 centimetres and just out to the left a little bit, just to get a little bit more purchase to start off with. Yeah, up a bit more, you can go a bit more, you can go a little bit higher than that if you want to. Another 10 centimetres.
Just need a.
That's it, yeah, there's one there, yep. Good.
Good job.
Well done.
Righto, now if you've got a good spot there, put some more gear in.
Well done, Nathan.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Nice work.
Good
Whoa.
job.
Now it's the place to get the gear in again.
And you do want it every couple of minutes like that. You don't really want to go.
Yeah. Well, so it's how you feel, like,
Yeah.
you know, up above where it hasn't been out, sort of breaks up a little bit and goes in a little, so it's probably, you could end up then it straightens up on you again. So that's where you want to get in. You want to get in before it straightens up on you, so that you're not in the hard bit before you even say, gee, I've got to get some gear. You can get that bit of gear in before the crack.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you would have found yourself in the earlier days placing more gear.
Oh, initially, yeah, when you first do it, yeah. Because you never know what's up.
This is a screw gate,
Yeah, it's a reverse screw gate.
so still good to use.
Yeah. So you're going to use, what are you using, wire or pen?
I'm gonna use wire.
Alright, so use one of those purple ones. It's already got the double tabs on them.
Oh, they already have?
Yeah, they already got, the purple ones have already got double tabs on them. So you just,
Whew, hold on.
some of them, a lot of them really wide out. You can use one shell basically with all these long little holes in here.
Man.
And you can use
Do they even go as small as some of your rocks?
yeah, quite a bit small. They go down to half size, which is
Found one, like this. Nice one.
Good.
if you find something you can sit in and
Yeah.
in and down, yep.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And up the top there you need to do the big thing like this, so you crack down.
That was the explanation, was like this size crack for the
This is like the first one that I've actually got confident with.
Good.
I don't think that's going anywhere.
That's excellent. Good work.
good place to burn it.
Might need some slack. Oh, you got it.
Ah, yes.
Good job.
Nice.
Hey. Well done.
Alright. Alright, now we go up.
Yeah, it's a different place up there, being up there on your own and taking it up.
Mm.
But the nice,
So this is
the
the
nice place.
the part that looks hardest to me.
Less.
There's less sort of chunky grips to do.
Which is that?
Where he is right now looks like the
The
hardest
very-
section.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got that. There's a little, you see that little pocket out
Where his foot is left
No,
foot.
up where his left hip is. You can use that as a little hole
Get
there.
your right toe back to the left a little bit at all.
Yeah. No,
That's
left,
your right, bro.
other way.
To your left.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah,
That's
thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks achievable. So just, for me anyway, it's fear that doesn't
Oh, look,
get
there
you.
is a
It's,
fear.
it's a mental game, you gotta, the bow.
Well done.
Smashing it.
Alright. Let's go number 2.
You comfy there somewhere now, if you get some other gear in, that's a good spot. It's a bit disheartening when the second climber comes up in no time and says, well, that was good. That was good."
Yeah.
Thanks for doing all the hard work.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Do you find, like, if you're doing a big wall like that with your partner, the bloke that comes second, would they then lead the next one?
That's the ideal.
Give a
Yeah,
break.
yeah. I haven't had that luxury for a long time to have someone, yeah, so I've generally had to lead everything, but that's the ideal, yeah. You just sit there, they come up, swap the gear, and then the boat just feeds out automatically again. And, yeah, that's what we got.
Doing great, Nathan.
If it's,
Full confidence in you.
Double nines are then your other option too, if you're on a route where you've got deer going out to the left, out to the right, so you put the right rope, that stuff, the left one to this one, that reduces friction again, so double nines are a nice way, but a bit messy when you get up there, and you blade the person up, and you've got to be careful if they, you're using more of one rope because they're pushing it out, so you've got to feed one out without, not the other one, yeah. But double nines are a nice way to go, but you do end up with a massive rope in your lap when it comes change over time, so just got to be careful things aren't tangled and sort of, yeah.
That's great.
Alright.
Well done mate, good.
So what's the crux?
Well, it depends on which way you go. It's probably ahead of you still.
This. Okay.
That's all right. You're going well. As I said, there's lots of alternatives. So yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you could. Yeah.
Worst case is
Yeah, yeah. Thinning out beyond the loose space of step off the wall, you get one bit of little gear, and you can only get a few little rocks in it, that's 30 metres per minute. And the rock comes down, and just right where the first is a day line, just falling over. This is a case where
It looks like a good ledge.
really good. And there's something
Left
there.
is. I guess it looks doable. Feel a little better.
You get this thing going.
Who's going next?
Nick will go up and take it.
No, this time right now, like after Nathan.
Nick will go up.
So in that case, yeah, double the
Take
really
that
good
route
route. Yeah, stick the one
in the assumption that they're going to set up a rope up top for us to climb up.
Oh, is it?
So we,
And they're going to drop a rope back down, anchor it at the top.
this rope will be
Oh no, anchor this.
Phill, from this spot, am I going left or right? Right
you,
or left?
you need to get some gear in the big crack in there, yep.
A cam?
A big cam, yep.
Yep.
And generally the route is, yeah, look, well, normally you go straight up through there. You can go left. Left's probably easier. Straight up through, it's reasonably challenging. Or you can go out right onto that big block and climb the big block if you want to.
does the orange rock there, this part mean that it's a bit sketchy?
Yeah,
It's a bit sandy.
sketchy, yeah, which you can see by this, yeah, orange. Yeah, it's already deteriorated.
Is the colour orange generally a sign of deterioration?
Yeah, generally a sign of poorer quality rock, flaky.
Yeah.
Look, sandy.
And that's generally to do with rock, not just this part.
Yeah, oh, probably, yeah. But I suppose the orange is a bit of sandstone thing too, like so, yeah, so when we originally climbed it, yeah, we climbed straight through that as well. So that's why the top's the crux. It goes straight through. It's,
Oh, so these ones are for the cams.
Yes.
Cool.
Except for the one that you pinched the beaner off. It'll have nothing on it.
Yeah. So we got all that practice in one-handed clips, man.
yeah.
Speak for yourself, hey. It was like the hardest part of my life. Just holding on and clipping with one hand.
Two one hand, yeah. Yeah, that's once the grades go up,
Yeah,
it
that's
becomes a
important.
challenge, yeah. You're already straining a fair bit by the time you get there. So, yeah.
So you're saying this is like a 13?
12.
12, this is
12
a
if he climbs straight through. He goes off to the left. Is probably
What's the rule with the cams?
Squeeze them in,
Yep.
place them in, release the trigger.
And what was the
90 degrees.
Less than 90.
so at the moment it's sitting in like
When it's
that,
open, it's 90.
Yeah.
but it's open.
Right, so is there any, when you pulled it right in to put it in, did it release at all?
I did that, and then it released about that much.
Okay, we could go one,
Do you want me to push it back more? I can get it.
you can go back further.
So the more open it is, the better.
Higher or
So if the closer it is to that full,
go down a size in cam.
yeah. So but the closer it is to its full extension is the best.
No, not full, no. Anything in between full in and full out, yeah, is okay.
Okay, so at the moment it's about there,
Yeah. No, that should be all right.
and then just give it a couple tugs.
Well, just go on down to 16. Yeah. I mean, having it almost completely in is fine. Just be careful, Tom, they work their way back into the rock. If you've got it fully extended in, put the pin in, second comes up, work its way back into the rock. No movement whatsoever. And you can try to light it. Not a lot, no. So I've come across
Oh. Alright, give me some slack.
right, so you got a bit of gear in. Yep, good.
But then, like, how do you avoid, because like you say, the thing with avoiding...
Just not to have it.
I love the fact that even though I'm clipping above me, I still fall if I fall from this spot, even though I put the cam in, because of the sling. Like,
You got no movement at all. There's nothing you can do. Still, if you let the cam start to open out, you've got your foot there.
okay, so Phill, what's ideal in this scenario?
Well, if you want to do it, probably straight up the crack line.
If I want to do it,
Yeah.
design,
It's
it's,
designed to.
But-
Straight up. That's using getting your hand in there, your elbow, using your elbow as a bit of friction as well.
oh, on a trad climb. All right.
First trade climb.
On my first trad climb. Let's go to where it's designed. Okay.
This is why you're climbing first, man.
Let's get my hand stuck like that movie.
Not a lot of go holes in there. Like, get a hand in there and use your elbow to hand in, elbow, using friction on your hand. So people wearing people in back people.
Oh man, I lost my hand.
You put your hand in a bit later and you can close your fist to hold it in. So use your hand as a cam basically. Or use the side like that. Place your hand against one side, elbow against the other. And that helps to create the friction. So you might not actually have hold of anything there. You're just creating friction with the pressing your body against. You jam your toe in the back and all. Yep, good, nice work.
Yeah. Huh. Okay, now what?
Start having a look around.
I'm scared Nathaniel's going to start taking in slack and pull me off.
No, I'm giving you lots. You can walk back on it if you like.
Thank you. Yo.
They can be sitting somewhere near the edge to reduce the friction on the rope away. You have a look around maybe at the beginning. And when you've got some gear in, you can tied in with yourself, you pull out safe, and then Nathaniel will pull out the top.
Sorry, just say that again.
So you need to get some gear in and tie it in first before he takes it.
Okay, let's get something big. I love it. I'm getting back down here. What's going on? Huh? Top button?
Yeah, but imagine hold it down for a few seconds.
The front button?
Yeah, on the face. On the face. Near the lens. Remember, it's on its side.
Yep, I pressed it.
Yeah, for about 3 seconds. Right, thank you.
Here's my question, right? If I'm setting up a safety, do I want it pointing out to you as if you were... If I was to fall, it would be that way. Okay. Great. Hey, Phil.
Okay, so what have you found?
Alright, so I've gone right into there.
Yeah, I'd probably be able to try to use this and this.
Okay, oh cool. So I wasn't sure if I was falling, then it would do that. So
if you're going to get pulled, you're going to get pulled.
Yeah, alright.
Downwards. So it doesn't hurt to have one. So I'd have one in here, coming from the front.
Okay, hold on a second.
And I'd have two behind you here.
Alright, let me just get up.
Just ask for a bit of slack.
Bit of slack. Yep, good.
And that one is a bit, well, it's solid. I mean, I've climbed up over it a lot of times, but it is just sitting there.
Okay, so if we go
yeah,
into...
So we put one in there, yep.
Would you go to deeper or?
No, I wouldn't go any deeper. I'd bring him forward a little bit, if anything, because they do work their way back. I was just saying.
To Nick, yeah, I did hear talking
You've
about.
got to be careful with cams. If you pull them fully in and put them in, they work their way. There's no way you can release them.
Oh, that's...
No, that's good. Okay, yep, that won't go. So if you tie into that, then you can call out safe.
I'll tie into this.
Yeah, you tie that into your waist so Nathaniel can take you off belay then.
So
yeah.
Clipping this into me.
Hey?
So I clip that into me.
Yep. That's good. Right.
Now
if we've got another one there, we can sit in here and one in here. So you've got your 3 points of protection there. So probably you can take your rack off at this stage and sit it next to you. Or if you're on a face, you can hang it on to, your first bit of gear you clip in. Hang it on there. So you've actually got down. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you had that massive one. That would have been handy.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't use it.
I know. I was looking for it. I was like,
okay.
oh, maybe they're not as big as I thought they were.
Yeah. No, actually, I've got a bigger one down the car.
Oh wow.
Too. So this one here. Yep. See, we can either go probably into there, bring it across a little bit. Yep. And
Oh, cool. See, every time I saw cams, I always thought that the idea was to go in, and then when it released, and that way it can't go back out.
No.
But it's actually to...
No, it's on here.
It's a lot of...
It's these things where the friction is, yeah. So
Oh,
it's
cool.
on these. So, yeah, so you just pull them in, let them, and it's that. Okay?
Yeah,
it stops them from rotating.
Okay, so I've got one here. I've got another one there.
Yep, and I'd be saying this one probably.
Would you go a sling into that?
Yeah, you're going to have to put slings. You're going to have to equalise them then. So, yeah, so probably go, and I'll get you to do this, but you can probably go something like that. Okay, so you got 1 and 2.
Okay, would you connect? No, you'd go
and they'll go into your. Now for you want to sit forward a little bit, so these things will come forward probably.
Yep.
And you might have your third one here. So I'd probably do what you were doing roughly.
So I've got
Just
1,
maybe
2.
Sitting somewhere like this. Okay.
Yep.
With this one. Yep. Eventually coming this way. These two coming from across here, and you can sit and below here. Yep.
Cool. Right, and I'm just going all 3 into.
And what we want to do is then get some, Now, as I said, you might have to use a couple of tapes. So you want these to be, you know, not tight, but you want them to be firm, not just sitting there.
Yeah, so that you're under load, so it's not a big shock.
So when you're
if I
sitting
fall.
over there, see how far you can move over with those slings sitting on you.
How many falls have you?
I've only ever had
fall?
one fall climbing.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's maybe a sign I just haven't pushed myself hard enough. You know, so it's all relative. Yeah, righto, good. Okay, so this one here can
So this one's not under, so I can go shorter.
Righto, so maybe a quick draw.
Yep, I go quick draw.
Yep, so see if quick draw. If not, these are a little bit longer than the standard quick draw.
Maybe not long enough.
Maybe not quite long. Okay, so go.
No?
What's this? Try one of these. This one's the next size up.
Doesn't matter if it's not a screw gate?
No, look, it doesn't overly matter. No.
No, cool. All right.
Okay.
So then I can
and if
take...
you want to, you say, oh, I'd like that a bit tighter. Sometimes these you can just give them another.
Would you run all these slings into the same beaner?
No.
So I've run
Keep
these
it
two into
those
one.
Those two, okay, yep.
Would you
so
prefer it if it was
there, You
separate?
can probably take that one off then, you don't need that one, yep. No, oh look, 2 to 1's probably okay, yeah.
Yep. But as long as you got one bit separate, which would, in case the beaner fails.
And in an ideal world, you'd probably put, if you got one there, you'd probably make that a screw gate, so it's just rock solid, yeah. Yep. No, okay.
I do have a screw gate if you want.
So,
no, I don't.
then
Never mind.
now you got your device there.
Yep, so I got my belay.
Yep.
I do have a screw gate. Okay.
So,
now,
what do you guys decide? We're going to pull the rope right up? Is he off the rope? Yeah, he's off.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm still tied in.
Yeah.
I'm.
So when you tie on in first and you're safe, you call out safe below to Nathaniel.
Okay.
And then he takes you off rope.
So safe below.
Okay, good. And then they can work on getting ready.
Okay, so I stay tied in, though.
Yep. So now we'll just decide. Nick, what are you? You can do it either way. Not the traditional way would be to tie into the end, but yeah, right. So we'll just take up the rope. So Nick's going to tie in. So we've got about 20 metres of rope here to take up. So that's always good to take it up before you tie it into your device. Otherwise, it's hard work.
Yeah. Oh, so that means the gear won't be in it anymore, or we're just taking the excess.
You're taking up all the excess rope.
Okay.
Yeah, to Nick. So we've got to make sure we don't pull it.
Past
He'll yell out to you. Yeah.
And so you'd trust this as a 4?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. You won't get much stronger than that.
Seriously, the first 2 ones I placed, I was so like, I don't think these would hold.
Yeah.
They were really just on like little bits, but I reckon if I held onto it, it would have come off.
Yeah, okay.
But
it's more if they lift up and out. That's probably the issue.
Yeah.
A lot of the time though, they don't, you know.
Cool. All right, how much you got left? Oh. Try and reduce the drag on your rope.
I was just going to put that GoPro on Nick.
Yeah, cool.
I found that on the way I walk up.
What's wrong? You don't like my...
Oh, got me. Oh, okay, no, thank you.
Yeah, I was just walking up and
Yeah.
seen it. Yeah, okay, so you've got 3 anchors here
Yep, we've got 3 anchors.
that he's safe.
Oh, if you're coming up, I would have got you to bring my book. What?
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. I didn't know you were coming up. All right, so from here,
Okay, touch your head for a minute.
would you tie onto a tree and belay or go around